Alright guys, well, for something different I thought I would do a video for make the most of Mondays that Cheryl McConnell puts up. So I thought, well, I'll do a video rather than typing it all up. Well, the weekend I worked all weekend. We had a function in and had to work it, and then Sunday normal trade, so blokes dinners, things like that. I'm one of the chefs down by where I live. Anyway, on Saturday I got my vape mail. My vape mail consisted of 3 tanks, which was the Aspire Triton, the UD Zephyrus and the Smog TV F4. Now I've put the Triton on my Segali. Now what I noticed is that what comes standard is the coil 13 to 25 watts. What I never realised is that it's stainless steel, not tantal. So putting it on a Segali, I ain't getting anything from it. So I took that coil out and I put a Sense Heracles coil in it. I've got the Devel scoop in there, which is raspberries and vanilla ice cream. It tastes of vanilla, it tastes of raspberries. Let's see what a vape's like. Reasonable cloud. Decent flavour. Very nice. You get airflow on the top, airflow on the bottom. I find basically it doesn't really need to be maximum open. It's designed pretty well. It does look slightly different. Don't like that I can't take it all apart. I like that the top fill part that you can use. I've been told that it does leak. It has leaked once on me, but I just screwed it really tight. It might have just been basically it wasn't really snug. Sorted that. It vapes well. It's not a bad little tank. I've been told it basically it chews through juice, and in all honesty it does a little bit. Clouds are fantastic. Taste is tremendous. Now the next one is the Smog TV F4. It is got the standard coil in it, which is Canthon. It is a triple coil in it, 3 individual coils in its own chambers. I've got it paired with the Smog 2 Cube. It is running at this present moment at 74 watts. This little device has got all kinds of features, Bluetooth and all kinds on it for it, so that you can upgrade the firmware, you can put additional profiles, because as we all know, you now got nickel, titanium, 316, Canthol. Not every device is going to fire those tanks. This thing does, because what you do is you've got a whole menu system with all different features on it, basically minimum, max vape, hard vape, normal, soft vape. You can swap its coils, you can turn on its temperature, turn it off, you can use whether volts, wattage, there's all different modes and everything that you can all do. And even though that it's cool and all of that, yeah, LEDs, it's all like basically solid silver metal. It's quite heavy, really sturdy sort of thing, very sort of fits flush in your hand. The tank is the biggest tank ever, but swapping all of those features, basically, yeah, you want to take this tank off to put that tank on, put another tank on, is a pain in the backside, especially when you've got to basically 5 presses to do this, 3 presses to do this, hold this down, swap it all. It's time consuming. What you get is the app that goes on your phone, and basically straight off you can turn around and tell it whether or not you want. If you can just sort of see the orange bar at the bottom that says normal atomizers on it, but if you click it, you get basically, I know you can only see a white box, so you're just going to have to basically take my word for it, no matter where I sort of take it, is that at this present moment I've got a choice of 4 coils. I've got normal, I've got nickel, titanium, and I've got stainless steel. The titanium and the stainless steel, you have to basically, when you do your upgrade and your firmware, you get the option if you want to add those 2 profiles. It works out about $2. Anyway, I run it on, at this present moment, normal. It's on 53 watts. Across the top, again, you can't really see, but you can see like the bars that go across. See? You'll see basically it says minimum, soft, normal, max. Swap normal, ticker, basically all that information is being sent straight to there so that I can use this. Now, I've got the IVC Techni in here. Not bad vape, but it is only at 53 watts. Now the beauty part is basically you just on your phone tap it up a little bit, make it around 74 and take it. Now the thing with this tank is that the airflow is, you do feel like as if you're vaping fresh air. Got the top, got the bottom. It's got 4 holes on the bottom. It's got 4 holes up on the top. Twist the cap round, close that hole. Twist this cap round, close that hole. The juice wells are really thick, long, wideish. The coil fits perfect. The coils themselves are like basically the size of my finger and the edge of the top of my finger part. It is absolutely huge. 74 watts. Everything all transferred over. Really good cloud. Really fantastic flavour. No dry hits at all. Fantastic, really well. One of my friends did say that basically she's got one, she doesn't like it for some odd reason. She keeps burning their coils. Now I've also got the Zephyrus UD, which are nickel coils that I brought. I replaced the standard and put the nickel in because this thing is fantastic on cloud production and everything else that goes with it. It also comes with an RBA section. It is the smallest tank out of every one that I've got. I've got the Subtank Mini, the Heracles, the Smok, the Triton, and this now. And basically, again, now because it is nickel, I can't just go and vape. And you'd be like, press this button to do this, which is easy enough, as you can sort of see. I tap it a few times, get menu system, hold it down, swap over, and you swap your options. Time consume, and that might put a lot of people off. But again, with the app, basically turn around, swap over, choose nickel coils, choose my vape that I'd prefer, and tick yeah. Information again, straight over. 74 watts, nickel coil. It has got the SCH Goat in it by Dan Vella, which is vanilla custard. I don't think anyone would say this isn't a cloud monster. Fantastic flavour, vanilla, custard, it's all there. We already know what they say, whether it's Dan Vella from SCH and Devel, or J. Irvin Bates, Chris Bruton, or Johnny Miller from the Triad, or whether it is Jennifer Lubinsky from DRC, or Ryan Wagner from IVC, or Mickey Rush-Burden from DUJC. if they say that's in the bottle, it tastes that. We already know that, right? We already know that every single flavour is fantastic. We all know that some people like this one, some people don't. It's all down to personal taste, preference and all of that. We know this, right? We've discussed this God knows how many times. We've discussed how good the customer service is, how fast the delivery is, how they all partake in basically the groups and all of that. So fantastic Michigan State customer service, fantastic companies, hence the reason why I've got basically 3 shelves with roughly around about 1,000 ml of juice on there, and I've got more juice coming. But this tank, this juice, fantastic. Really is absolutely outstanding juice. Now, is this a juice guzzler? No more than any other tank, right? The smock seems to be about the best at basically maintaining juice levels. I've been vaping this basically. It's a 5mm tank, so obviously it's bigger than all the rest. So, but I've still basically haven't even gone underneath the halfway mark on it at all. Now again, swap the profile back over, right? Swap basically back to normal and a normal atomizer, and I'll drop the wattage down to 59. Say yeah to it. There, done. Handles juice perfectly. It's really amazing. I've got it set at basically halfway. The coil that's basically in there is a 0.2 coil. This mod's got Bluetooth, it's got puff readings, it's got safe profiles on it that you can have up to 16 safe profiles. You can have temperature control, you can have wattage mode, you can have voltage mode on it. You can choose your different coils on it. You can choose basically what type of vape, whether you want soft, hard or whatever. The mod is basically a one-stop shop for everything. I'm into computers, I love little geeky things. It's fantastic. I love my Sagelli. My Sagelli basically pick up, just put on, pink, away you go. This thing is a little bit more involved, but it's also a learning curve, and it is fantastic. What I don't like is that it is very fiddly to go through the menu system on the device itself. Saying that, with the phone, it makes it a hell of a lot better, hell of a lot easier, and a happy thing to use. Now back to the Triton again, the Raspberry Scoop by Dan Vella. I can't complain at really any of the tanks. I won't say proud, I am happy that I bought each one. I am proud of the juice that I've got in there. It is really fantastic juice. With me other little device that I've got, which is my little work device, I've got DLC Stella in there, so I've already done a little thing on that. That handles really good. And then on me Sense Heracles, I've got the Bribery, and the 2 flavours out of Chris's is the Bribery and the Blackmail. They are absolutely fantastic. I've only tried 3, and I wasn't that fussed on identity theft. It was really nice, but I wasn't fussed on it because I was expecting more strawberries, and it's actually a more malted milkshake with a hint of strawberries to it. Tastes good, does what it says it is, but I wasn't that fussed on the malted flavour side to it. Barbary, fantastic. Strawberries, pomegranate, you get the fruits. It is really, really, really good. I am so much sport for choice. One of the reasons why I wanted a few more tanks, and I've now got 5 tanks, 3 mods, is because I own basically DUJC, IVC, DRC, Devel, Supercharged, Triad, and I've got Squirrel coming. So technically I need 6 tanks. Only because on, say, a Monday and a Tuesday I might want to vape this that I've got in my Triton, and come a Wednesday and Thursday I'm like, oh no, well I feel like a different flavour. Well, you won't have no juice left, but you've already used the coil, and then you've got to put more juice into it. It then roughly takes a good, I'd say, day for the new flavour to come through. Hence the reason why a few more tanks. Now, okay, I could have went and bought all the same tanks. Yeah, right. It's friggin' bad enough remembering what friggin' juice is in which tank. Even if you keep the, you know, I've had to keep the bottles, but then that's like basically a bottle for each one, and you're carrying that around and all that. It's a pain in the backside. So it's more of a case that it's just easier. Now with the Triton, basically, like I said, you have got the top film. It has been known to leak. I have discovered once with a leak, but then I just tightened it, unscrewed it, put a Heracles coil in it, tightened it up, and it doesn't seem to. I've had no leaks, so that's cool. Really, really good flavour. Anyway, guys, Jennifer, Ryan, Dan Vella, Jay Irv, Chris Booton, Johnny Miller, Mickey Rush, all the guys of all the juices that I've got is fantastic. So my Monday thing that I've done is basically tried every single juice that I've got in the mods, which is 6 juices up to now, which are going to be in there for the next few days. I love every single one of them. Can't decide on which tank and which mod, so I'm sort of having a couple of pulls of this one, a couple of pulls of this one. I'm Greedy Phil. That's my nickname, Greedy Phil. Anyway, guys, have a really great day, and happy Monday vaping.